Okay, guys, I'm doing a handbag marathon video today, and here's the first one that I'm going to review. I bought this a month ago online. It's a vintage, genuine alligator handbag. However, when I received it, it had a lot of surface wear, so I brought it to my shoe repair guy, and I got this yesterday. They charged me $90 plus with the 10% discount already, so it was more than $90, but I paid around $90 for the glazing of this handbag. I don't think they did much though, but the problem with this handbag was the clasp wouldn't work. And I was advised by the other shoe repair guy, because I'm loyal to two. And the other one told me to go to a jeweler to have the clasp adjusted or fixed. Of course, I didn't go there, and so I brought it to the other repair shop. And yeah, so they repaired it, and I haven't tested it out though, so I'm not sure if it's gonna how I'm not sure how well it's gonna hold up. But I'm going to use this one of these days. Okay, so it's a very expensive repair, guys, because all he had to do was to adjust the clasp, and he did not do anything besides glaze it a bit. It was already shiny when it came, but I don't know. I think they just polished it a little bit more, but still, it's very expensive for that, because the color wasn't that really bad when it arrived to me. So that's why I was surprised why they had to bill me $90 for that. Anyway, that's the problem if you get a project. If you get a not so perfect handbag, then you would end up actually spending more. And not only were they not able to replace the straps, because the straps have a little wear, but because they were going to charge me another $100 for a real, alligator handbag strap. So I said, no, I'm good. Although I've seen other ideas somewhere that they just attach a metal strap. But this is a big handbag, actually, so a metal strap wouldn't be a good idea either. So as long as the straps are still presentable, and yeah, so I'm just going to continue to wear this until it literally breaks. Okay, so I bought this online for I think $50, and plus the how do you call it, the repairs, which is like $90. So this is still a bit expensive, but if you're looking for a real alligator, and I think this is just priced accordingly if you're going to buy an excellent condition. No, I think they are more expensive, but that depends. But I like this handbag. I was surprised because it was a little bit longer than I was expecting. This is a big handbag, guys. Okay, so this is by this vintage brand called Rolfs. I think to this day they still have handbags. I'm not so sure about that. I was reading something earlier, but they used to be the leading makers of billfolds and leather goods in the 1930s, something like that. But I didn't actually, spend a lot of time reading it, so that's all I could say. And there's not a lot of products online, especially the genuine alligator handbags. Okay, so This is in chocolate, espresso, cappuccino color. I love the dark brown. Actually, I have this thing for dark brown vintage alligator handbags. Okay, so this is very simple, and it's very sturdy. Of course, it's a boxy handbag, and I would say, let's just measure this. I would say this is 11 in length, and probably yeah, it's 8 in height, and 4 inches in width approximately. So it has gold hardware, or it could be brass hardware. There's not much going on. As you can see, there's like fraying here already, or snagging, and that's the bottom of the bag. And yeah, and here. So I don't think they did much, but they still charge me a lot for that, and I'm really disappointed. It's just that I really love this handbag, and I'm going to wear this. Okay, so I brought it there just for the clasp, and then they started telling me, okay, if we were gonna do this, we're gonna do that. So I don't know. Sometimes I just get too caught up, you know. Okay, so it has dual straps, and it has surface wear there already. And I was advised just to get like a faux leather material at Michael's or Joann's, and then just glue it. And then they could glue it, because they were going to charge me a whole lot again for the straps. So it's not in a very sorry state. But yeah, I think there's a surface wear here. I like my handbags to be perfect, guys. So I'm that. Although you don't expect your vintage bags to be really in flawless condition, it's just that you know, I don't like it when the flaws are really obvious. Okay, so this is how you open it. The seller didn't tell me that you couldn't close it completely. She just mentioned that what did she say in the description? She just said that there is difficulty in closing. She didn't say that you couldn't close it completely, as in it would open. Then I would have been, I don't know, maybe I would have been more sensible not to buy it. But like I've said, I always have a lot of remorse by so this is actually, I like this, but it's just that if she told me the damage was really bad, then I would not have bought it at all. So there you go. So I think he just they just moved this bit. That's all they did. Okay, and the interior is not really in a very good condition either. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that up with my brown shoe polish, and because this really shows a lot of wear, guys. There is no peeling or tearing on the leather. This is smooth leather. However, I want mine to be perfect. It has I'm sorry, it has a lot of you know, a lot of scratches, and it says here, oh, it's got numbers, US patent, and a series of numbers here. So is this a, what is this? It's not even a pocket. What is that? It's not even a pocket, guys. So I don't know what's the relevance of this. So it just has the US patent and then the serial number, but there's actually no function at all. So how useless. They should have at least made it into a pocket, right? Okay, so I don't like it when they add features to the bag that it's not even an accent, you know? If it's an accent, then it's okay, but if it's just there without any function at all, then I don't know. And there's the pocket. The pocket has two, one in white and one in brown. So this bag has been used, and it has one zippered compartment here and this is a very long zippered compartment. I really like it. So this is the one I think I bought this from, yeah, from California. She used to own a vintage shop, and she said this was one of her many prized possessions. Okay, so yeah, less than $200. So I think it's okay. This is real, so I couldn't I couldn't complain. And besides, it's a really big handbag. And next, I'm going to make a video on my genuine alligator handbags. Okay, all right, bye.